The cemetery we are visiting today is about 1.5 kilometers inland from the main road, and the only way to get there is by this little path alongside of a barn and another house, but we are unable to drive through it due to the amount of snow that was on the ground. As we passed about the halfway mark, we started to pass this old L-shaped barn that was next to an old-style home. The barn was completely dark inside, being lit up by our flashlights only. I pointed my light at the corner of the barn, and I suddenly saw this black figure walk by the window. I was shocked, and I took the light off the barn, scared that maybe the owner or somebody else was in the barn. Then I put the light back on at the same spot, then noticed that the black figure walked right by the window right next to it. Me and my crew ran up to the barn and flashed our lights in to see if anyone was there. But it was empty. No one there. We didn't even get to the cemetery yet, and we were already getting activity. Unfortunately, at this point of time, we were still walking to the cemetery, so we did not have our cameras running yet. But later in the night, we had talked to the owner of the barn, and we asked him if he or anybody else was in the barn at that time. He told us no, and he would know because he has motion detecting lights and cameras inside and out of the barn. So, if no one else was in the barn, then who walked by those windows?
So what do you think?
I think I see a path. Look at this head. Holy shit, this is crazy.
Crop circles.
Yeah. What the fuck? I see the tracks going towards the right.
Look at this, it's like a wave.
Yeah, that's okay. What the fuck?
It's because they're running from something.
Okay.
There are signs of coyotes and wolves in the area, so it made our investigation that more intense. But nevertheless, we had to keep on going in order to document our findings and bring light to these wandering souls who have yet to move on.
What the first, like, to get as much light as possible on the building. I want to get a nice start of us kind of like walking up to the building. Oh, okay. There we go. Nice.
Sweet. I mean, the gate's open, so we don't even have to hop the fence.
Enter at your own risk.
Enter at your own risk? That's not a normal cemetery fucking slogan.
Yeah, I gotta get a picture of that. What the fuck? The sign actually says enter at your own risk. Yeah. You gotta be kidding me. Private property. Oh, shit. Visitation during daylight hours only, not responsible for entry. Only. The United States registered owners of the site reserve the right to refuse access to any person. Any reason who is successful. Please contact us.
Well, I mean, they didn't refuse us access, and they're not responsible, so try not to get hurt, everybody. Let's do this shit.
As soon as we enter the cemetery, we hear a coyote or a wolf in the distance. We quickly look around with our lights and cameras, but we don't see any coyote or wolf near us, so for now, we are in the clear.
That was an animal.
Yeah, that sounded like a coyote to me.
Yeah, that
sounded like a coyote. This one close?
You know what's really trippy is look what happens when I hit the light on that tombstone and it like refracts in like a line in both directions.
Some kind of different stone than the other one. Okay. Someone needs to hold this.
Oh, I'm dying.
Yeah, keep your eyes peeled for wild dogs.
Coyotes, yeah.
They probably won't bother us because we're 3 people, but you know, just in case.
Just be loud, yeah.
That was something also. There's definitely fucking coyotes out here. Okay, it could have been a fox also.
Yeah.
If it's a fox, I mean, we really have nothing to worry about.
No.
Coyotes kind of get
big cats.
They get a little brave though, coyotes, you know.
As long as not a pack of them.
Yeah. No, coyotes are solitary anyways. It probably really won't bother us. I can't remember which
Oh yeah, we had this stupid problem last night too.
Yeah?
Figuring out which mode was night mode.
There you go.
So do you want...
For some strange reason, even though my microphone was fully charged and plugged into my camera, it just didn't record any audio in my intro. But later on inside the church, it suddenly started to work.
Hey guys, we're here. We're heading into the church, which is surrounded by tombs. Like I said, it's been abandoned for over 100 years since that flood.
Yeah, this guy died February 21st, 1914. So 107 years ago he died.
Introduce two of my fellow investigators, Paul and my boy Alex.
Here. What's up, guys? We are here.
Look at these tombstones that are just resting against another tombstone. That's weird, no? Look at that one's going down for sure.
I am sorry for the rain.
Talk about it.
Guys, something really weird happened. I charged my battery last night, left the house full battery, and now it's almost dead within maybe 6 minutes of recording.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
That's pretty weird.
The paranormal is known to suck and use the energy of your electronic battery to help maybe potentially contact us. At this point, I had no idea that my microphone had not working earlier. So, my microphone not working as soon as we get onto the cemetery, and now my battery on my camera is drained to nearly empty. Was it coincidence or something else? So we will go until I have no battery, and I'll put another full battery in and see what happens. Hopefully it's not. That's supposed to work. Unless you want to. Oh, I want to do some EVP sessions.
Oh, okay.
But I just needed someone to hold that.
Okay.
So it doesn't get.
Oh, well then somebody take another camera so we don't have two footages from the same spot.
Okay, so, see, this one's full battery still.
Yeah.
It's weird that it's only that one, you know?
Yeah. And that's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so. I also have that here. Okay. Try to end it. Okay, let me know when the battery dies. EVP session 1. Again, I'm here with Alex and Paul. My name's Matt. We are here wanting to communicate with you. See if you can tell your story of what happened to you. How did you die? How did the flood destroy your life? Is there anybody here with me? What is your name? How did you die? How did this affect your family? Does anybody here, give me a sign? Knock on the door, whistle. You guys see that? Kind of like someone stepping in snow. Make a noise for me. Tell me that you're here. Do you belong to this church? What year did you die? When I listened to my EVP session the next day, I did not hear any answers to my question, nor did I hear any sound confirming any paranormal activity inside the church. The cemetery was founded in 1827 and is over 150 years old, but now it is in ruins and without a roof. It all started in 1849 when steamboats were being used more often, and this requested them to build a dam to raise up the water level in the lake. But it got too high and started overflowing onto the land about 5 miles in, covering everything in water, including the Calvin Presbyterian Church and its cemetery. And it was just left there to rot. Fast forward 193 years. The only things that are left are 4 walls, empty windows, empty door frame, and the whispers of the trapped souls.